What Mighty Networks does is not just, SaaS. It's a movement of community building. Mighty Networks helped make my vision come true. So I am not one of those people who wanted to be a lawyer since I was a little kid, because I had heard, that lawyers, they lied, they were untrustworthy, then they didn't help the little guy, even though that's not true. So it was not in my mind to become one until during junior year of college. I interviewed a public interest lawyer and heard about the work that they were doing for immigrants who had been discriminated against with selective code enforcement. That's when I realized that actually this is something that I wanted to do. And also from a faith perspective, right around that time, I had read a verse. It basically says to defend the rights of the poor and needy. And I'm like, this is public interest law. I'm called now. So I've been practicing law for more than 10 years now. The bar exam, it's not something you just study for the night before. The actual exam is 12 hours long over multiple days. And when you're straight out of law school studying for it, that is your full-time job, like at least 8 hours a day. This experience that I had of taking and passing 2 bar exams, but especially passing a bar exam while working full-time, while serving on the pastor search committee at my church, actually, which was a lot. I had just started a new dating relationship with my now husband, actually. Looking back at my journey, through each of those stages, there are different challenges, different trials, different tribulations, and it really helps to have a community who understand what you're going through. And then also to add the faith layer on top. As a Christian, I need faith to help me get through. Help me get through things. And especially things like the law school experience, studying, practicing law, it can be sad. It can be competitive. It can be hard. All of these different things that we need spiritual grounding for, so we don't get caught up and lose ourselves, or we're working so hard, but then we have health issues, we're neglecting relationships, our families, and all that kind of stuff. I thought it would be good to have a community like this, but I didn't want to do it at first because I thought, God, I'm not a software engineer. I'm not a website designer. What platform am I going to use to build this? Because I tried a Facebook group at first and I just, I wanted it to be a peaceful place. And Facebook is not peaceful. There's ads over here directing you to go to other groups. So you're getting notifications. You're limited in what you can do in the setup, in what it even looks like, in the atmosphere that you create. That's why I said Mighty Networks was an answered prayer for me. So even people who have joined my Mighty Network, Grace for the Grind, they have said, wow, this is like an oasis of peace on the internet. Since a lot of my members, they're studying, but has way less distractions. I literally tell people, when you have the urge to scroll, just scroll in our Mighty Network instead. So I have Grace for the Grind Career Mastermind. That's my overall Mighty Network. And then I have a specific bar exam coaching program called Blessed and Barred. This has been running for more than 7 years, and we're still going strong. And I think a lot of that is because of the functionalities that Mighty Networks has. For example, with the community design framework, that really helped me so I wouldn't have to wonder, what am I supposed to even post? And how often do I have to produce content? And with the community design framework, the philosophy behind it is that actually it's more about facilitating conversations for the members to have with each other. That means that I don't have to be the one to push out all the content, burning out, and I'm not running it full time because I'm being an attorney full time. So I have the things that I do weekly. For example, one of the things we do is a weekly group devotional. So you can RSVP and see the link to the devotional through the events feature in Mighty Networks. Hashtag devotionals, and people can find them. And thinking of what is the theme for this month, I keep the theme in mind with the devotionals that I choose for the month, and even down to the week, depending on what's going on. So we have devotionals on anxiety, on stress, on fear, on overcoming shame. So then my polls and questions. So Mighty Networks polls and questions feature is amazing. And I don't think anyone else has that. Like, I haven't seen it in Circle or school or anything like that. Like, the way that Mighty Networks has the polls feature. Because, you can have the question version. You can have the poll questions, the hot and cold, the percentage. Those also facilitate discussion and conversation, and I can base the weekly questions that I ask around something else that's relevant to the community at the time. And people really get a lot out of it. Like, people have told me, thank you so much for creating this platform that we can be spiritually enriched and to know that we're not alone on this journey. I do also have things related to legal analysis and reasoning and, like the technical side, but the spiritual aspect, like, you can't get this type of community anywhere else. A lot of times when people don't pass, it's not because they're not intellectually capable. A lot of times I say it's not a matter of competence, but confidence. So when people are able to tap into their faith and grow, that helps them to be able to do what they need to do to study without being distracted or all in their head or doubting themselves and doubting their answers, to be able to take feedback because they know it's not about them personally. It goes so deep in so many different ways. And I'm just super thankful that Mighty Networks is able to give me this container to put, all of this amazing stuff in. Before they are a lawyer, a law student, whatever, they are a child of God. They are loved, not for what they do for their job, but just to be. That's really the number one thing. And that's why I really emphasize grace. You don't have to perform for God. God just loves you as is. So yes, you will have to do some grinding, but it doesn't all depend on you. And sometimes because you're trying to do too much, you end up not doing enough. Helping people realize that and having that mindset shift, that's the biggest thing that they can get in their best year ever, because then the rest will follow. I had someone in Blessed and Barred. She moved to a new state and she was there by herself. She failed the bar exam before and she was like, I need to be in community. And we have the group chat feature on in the paid program, not in the free community. So she joined, and within minutes, she found others who were taking the bar exam. Like, some of them went to her law school. I think a couple people might have been in her sorority as well. And now she has study partners and accountability partners and prayer partners. She ended up passing the bar exam. She's a licensed attorney. She is a licensed attorney. The point is, look how full circle it is. Mighty Networks helped make my vision come true. It really did, because I can't imagine running this on any other platform, because Mighty Networks has features that no other platform has, but also like the philosophy behind it and the leadership behind it as well. The fact that there is the community design framework and philosophy and the concept or philosophy of people magic, for example. What Mighty Networks does is not just, SaaS. It's a movement of community building and being able to do it in a way that you, the host, you're not the quote unquote hero, but it allows your members to be heroes. Oh, yeah, the recognitions feature also is great with what we do. But like Mighty Networks, it helped me bring my vision to life in a way that I still had other time for the rest of my life. It's allowed me to bring my vision to life. Honestly, the vision God gave me to come to fruition, to be part of the legacy that I leave. It's not just the community, but it's also lives are literally being changed. One of our alum, she had failed the bar exam twice, joined Blessed and Barred, and passed on the third time. And she is a wife and a mother of three. But one of her sons was having some difficulty in his reading class. But she was able to tell her son, hey, you remember when mommy was studying for that exam and she failed the first time, but she kept studying and she failed the second time, but she kept going and then she passed the third time and you got to see mommy sworn in as an esquire at the courthouse, you remember? And her son remembered. And guess what? He went from struggling in his reading class to being on the honor roll and doing well in all his classes. So many different stories from Grace for the Grind. I've also grown so much from running the community because I'm not necessarily like, I'm the expert with all the answers. We're growing together. So yeah, better together.